as you know, I've been covering this Cold War shooter 83 on the channel because it's like Wano if it were an FPS. And I played Rising Storm 2, which a lot of these developers worked on. So I did a video where I spoke to the developers. I did a video, first impressions, and then some live streams. They'll all be linked in the description. Anyways, one thing we spoke a lot about, and it came up in this sort of developer conversation. It wasn't really an interview because it wasn't just me there. There were a few other YouTubers there, and yeah, we said, are you really going to release it at the end of 2025? And because it's just not ready, right? So the release date was scheduled for Q4 2025, and now given that it's halfway through November, so if they released in December, they'd have to release by the 19th because this is the Christmas week, so nobody will be working, and some people won't be in this week either. And so then they wouldn't be able to fix anything until they came back, which meant that really they'd have to release it like a week before, so like the 12th of December. So that's basically in a month. And the game, as you know from watching these videos, and you can just watch them if you want, or if you've played it yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. The game is just not ready. It's just not ready. So that was the main piece of feedback, really. Don't release this. And it looks like they've listened, so we're going to be releasing in early 2026. So this is just that, right? But might as well read out the propaganda. First off, a huge thank you to everyone who took the time to jump into the new 83 Next Fest demo. Shared feedback, completed surveys, posted on the forums, and chatted with us directly on Discord. It didn't say new. Your continued support and honest down-to-earth feedback have been invaluable for us when deciding our next steps for 83. Following overwhelming feedback on the Steam Next Fest demo, we've made the decision to shift our early access release of 83 out of 2025 and into early 2026. So that's what we just spoke about. We believe in 83 and are committed to doing what's best for both the project and our community. We're using this additional development time to focus on key areas the community told us matter most. Gunplay and feel. Optimization and performance is the main one for me, really. Graphical fidelity and visual polish, overhaul of the UI, movement and animations, and general stability and bug fixes. So every single one of these was mentioned in this video. So if you want to hear some thoughts on, I mean, it's not their voice, but I'm sort of recounting what they said, and there's some gameplay footage in the background. And they fixed that. My bad. The demo gave us a vital snapshot of how 83 plays in the hands of a broad range of players, and we're taking all of that data and feedback seriously. Our goal is to deliver an early access experience that reflects the ambition of the project, but more importantly, something you genuinely enjoy playing and want to return to. On top of the key areas listed above, we are also working hard to correct and improve our models for weapons, uniform, gear, and vehicles, where the need for improvements has been identified. I'll be honest, I thought that was actually one of the better parts of the game. The way the actual units look is really good. The animations might be a bit janky. I guess it doesn't really show up here. Yeah, they look good, trust me. Like, they look like this. The terrain looks a bit weird. There you go, there's some marketing material. It looks a lot better on that material than it does in game, I'll be honest. Anyway, our goal is to deliver an early access experience that reflects the ambition of the project, but more importantly, something you genuinely enjoy playing and want to return to. On top of the key areas listed above, we are also working hard to correct and improve our models for weapons, uniforms, gear, and vehicles, where the need for improvements has been justified. I already read that out, sorry. Thank you again for your patience, enthusiasm, and for holding us to the highest standard. We're listening, and we'll be back with more updates as we continue building 83, the 83 dev team. And then you've got like the Discord and everything. So yeah, I mean, that's all there is to say, really. They've delayed it until 2026, and frankly, that is a very good thing, because if they had released it a month from now, I think it would have absolutely flopped. So early 2026 is interesting. We don't know exactly when, right? A lot of the things in these screenshots weren't in the demo, right? So I don't know if it'll launch with that. Like, there was a British guy with a FAL there. There was like an M60 tank. They weren't in the demo. Yeah, what more is there to say? Next time they tell us something, I'll let you know. And I'll see you around.